everybody, and welcome to another interview. I think if you like last week, I did one with Cheesy. Now I'm doing it with that person. Maybe this will become a thing. I don't know. If any object show creators are watching this, and you get an interview from a random Twitter account asking, or if you get a question from a random Twitter account asking to be interviewed, then you know why. So. That person can introduce himself.
Hello, my name is That Person. I'm sure most of you know me from my stuff on One. I'm the voice actor for Backpack and the assistant writer. But I also do other stuff, like I do a show called Object Battle City with 3 of my good friends. And I'm sure you've seen me in some other shows, maybe like Olo, Soapy, and yeah. That's me. I'm cool.
I like this guy already.
I don't like this guy.
Okay, bye then. Okay, I came back. I realized I had no friends. Anyways.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
Nah, that's just I'm like that. That's my form of comedy. Just being mean on myself. Anyways, first question. Some of these come from people on the One Fan Discord. Some of these come from me. If you want to join that Discord, link in the description. It's a cool Discord. But anyways, here we go. So, number 1, do you have a plan to revive Battle for Champions Resort?
Wow, okay, that is an interesting question. It's always been in the back of my mind for like years and years and years. I remember, like, I want to say like 5 years ago, I had like a plan to like restart it, and I remember I made like a video that's now been deleted, saying like, you know how Battle for Champions Resort was canceled? Well, now it's uncanceled, and I'm working on it again. And that didn't really lead anywhere. But for right now, I mean, maybe. It's something that I've thought of. Again, it's something that I've thought about for a very long time. And I feel like if I had the time and effort and like the idea to do it again, I could. Right now, life is kind of really busy because I'm dealing with like college and work and stuff. And I didn't have to deal with that back then. But I don't know. Maybe if like something comes up, you will see.
Nice. Yeah, that's good answer. So,
I'm glad it's a good answer. I was worried that it was the worst answer ever. Thank God.
Well, it's your interview. Who cares? So how's the writing for One gone for you? How are you proud of it so far?
I'm really happy with how One's writing has gone. I mean, the way that One writing works is that I'm not really super in depth with the writing as Cheesy is. Like, most of my work has been like running through ideas in like the overall plot, and then checking the scripts to make sure like there's no like errors or like fixing specific dialogue and stuff like that. And so it's kind of hard for me to say like, oh, I'm a writer for One, because in the reality, I feel like a lot of that credit goes to Cheesy more than myself.
Yeah,
but
you were in the credits for the writing, so
I know, it was crazy. I woke up and I was there, and I was like, Mom, there I am.
Did you like legit show your mom?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, what am I supposed to do? Be like, hey, Mom, look at this really sad video of a backpack screaming at a door. But anyways, with the stuff that I did contribute to One, it's not, as of this interview, none of it is out because only the first episode is out. But there are a couple elements of season 2 that I'm really proud of, and I'm really glad that I pushed for in the writing process, because I think they turned out really nice. And yeah.
Nice. Okay, so first of all, I would like you to tell everything that happens in season 2. All right, now.
All right. So first of all,
Stop. Okay, we're good. Next. I was kidding.
You're no fun.
I'm not. No, I still want to be. I don't want to be spoiled.
I know. I'm kidding. Obviously, I can't say anything.
You have a fake non-disclosure agreement with Cheesy.
No, I signed in blood. What are you talking about?
You actually signed one?
No. I mean,
I cannot get
know.
satire.
You don't know. What do you know?
I don't know anything. Any question
That's
that I
right,
ask.
you don't. You'll never know it. You'll never know anything until it comes out.
Guys, Moldy's gonna die. Alright, next. What gave you the idea for the short film True Colors?
Oh, okay. So Your True Colors was a idea that I made for my senior class. It was a class called Visual Technology, and we were allowed to do whatever we wanted for our final project, and as long as it was like something that we learned loosely in that class, and we presented to the teacher and gave us an okay. And Your True Colors was something that I had just kind of come up with on a whim. I remember I had the idea that for my final project that I wanted to do like something animated, because I'm an animator. I like animating stuff. And so I remember I was just doodling in Animate for a good couple days, trying to figure out what I wanted to create. And I came up with these this oval-headed character and a circle-headed character, Ori and Ben. And it was just kind of like, hey, I kind of like that. I'm going to sort of flesh them out a little bit. And sooner than later, I got their designs all figured out. And then sort of the fact that they were complementary colors. Originally, actually, they were the opposite color. So Ben was orange and Ori was blue. But that got switched around. I kind of just played with that idea, and then that sort of drove the concept and the story of Your True Colors. And that's sort of how the creation process happened. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything more complicated than that. It was just kind of something that I came up with as a class project, and there it is. You can watch it. Please watch it. I put a lot of effort into it. This is not a shameless plug. I swear.
All right, I'll have to watch that.
Please.
Yeah, I'll watch it after this. Oh, I haven't watched anything. All right. What gave you the idea, what did you like most about voicing Liam?
Oh, definitely the range and the guidance that I got with doing the voice for Liam. One is definitely a project that I consider to be my favorite role ever. It has been super fun to put a bunch of emotion and shouting and yelling, because I like doing that with my voice acting. I really like voice acting. It's probably if I wasn't doing all these other projects, I'd probably be mainly focused in voice acting. And it's just been really fun to just get loud, get expressive with it. Because a lot of this is no shade to any other shows, but definitely I'd say there's a difference between a show that I usually get asked to do, and then one where I feel I get to do a lot more expressive and more focused dialogue that I know what I'm trying to do. Because sometimes it's I'll get a script and I'll be like, all right, well, I guess I'll have to feel out these lines and sort of do sort of a range of different emotions or ways to say it. But with one, sitting down with Cheesy and just running through the lines one by one, it's definitely a different experience, and it was very fun. When we'd land on that perfect line and then we both be like, oh yeah, that was super awesome. I can't wait to see how that is in the episode. And yeah, I really like working on one. I'm very proud of the work that I've done, and I can't wait for you guys to see more of it as the second season progresses.
Yeah, yeah. So this is kind of a tangent, but I just want to ask this. For episode 10, your voice specifically made Liam my favorite character. I just want to say that. Like,
oh, thank you. That means a
like,
lot.
like that was one of the best voice acting I've like literally ever seen, and not even just in like a online like an internet show stance. Like I mean, just like straight up. Like I don't know. I might be a little bit biased because one is right now my favorite show, but like I've never seen such a character like Liam able, or I think really anything, to be able to get that angry and with that much like expression to like you could feel like how much that the being on the plane affected Liam, and that really shows in the voice acting. And yeah, I really liked it.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I wonder who voiced that Liam guy. He seems pretty awesome. Thank you so much, though. I really appreciate the compliment. Like, that does mean a lot. I'm really happy that people like the voice work that I did.
I'm gonna quickly go get some water real quick because my throat is sore because I've been talking all night, or I've been talking all night last night to my friend. So I'm gonna quickly. I've been recording music lately, and yeah. So I'm gonna go quickly get some water, keep the viewers entertained. Don't say anything racist.
Wait, this is just gonna. There's no cut. We're just doing this.
We're just doing this. This is how it's gonna go. This is raw, unfiltered. See y'all.
Oh no! I have to be entertaining to people that I don't know. God. This sucks. Like, I can snap my fingers. That's pretty cool. Bet you didn't know that about me. I can snap just the one, though. I can't do the other hand because my right hand hates me. I can crush up a water bottle, but not very much because it's still got water in it. I can sing a song. Do 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 do. I made that up on the fly.
What's up?
Oh, okay. I was, it really interrupted me in a very inconvenient time. I was singing this really cool song. And now they're never gonna hear it. Now the viewers are never gonna hear this song ever again.
Yeah. That'll be great to hear back.
Yeah, I hope you're happy when you hear it back and you're like, wow, that person, you're a really good singer, and I wish you would have sang more. And then I'll be like, haha, yeah, I wish I did.
Everybody's just gonna be angry at me for that.
Oh, they will. They'll let it be known.
All right. How did you create Object Battle City?
Oh boy, this is quite the funny story. So basically, there was a server that I used to frequent. It was the H-Twin Central Discord server. That used to be a really big part of my day-to-day internet experience. And one day, I had joined a voice chat with McGodson in it. And I don't remember specifically what we were talking about, but at some point, we were like, hey, what if we just made a joke show? Because that was a big thing that was sweeping the community as of late. It was making like jokey, not super like incredibly produced shows. And we were like, yeah, that sounds like fun and stupid. Let's do it. And so we sat there in VC for a while and we just started shooting off ideas and like making characters and stuff. And at some point, Top Hat and Cherry came in to the VC and we were like, hey, you guys want to join us and like make a show? And they were like, yeah, let's do it. Keep in mind, we did not know each other. We were not all like super good friends that I would say we are now. We were just kind of like four randos in a VC and we're just like, let's make a joke show together. That'll be fun. And then we just kind of made the concept in like the VC together, and then we made it. We made episode 1, and we were like, cool. Now we make episode 2, and then we did that. That took a little longer, and then we were like, what if we made it like? What if we put all of our cool effort and stuff in it? And then we did that, and now we have Object Battle City, which comes out every leap year, and it's great. It's fun. It's also got a funny backstory.
That's every 4 years.
Yeah.
So you just have like a bunch of episodes in the vault waiting to be released.
Oh yeah, you didn't know? That's how we do it. We make all the episodes and we release them every single decade. We'll be dead by the time the finale comes out, but it'll be worth it.
You're just gonna have to, die, and then you're gonna be, you're probably gonna be reincarnated, and then you'll probably be in Africa, because you gotta make money somehow. You'll probably have to, do freaking work for somebody on a plantation, move back to America, finish the video, edit all of that stuff, and then we'll be good.
Nah, I was just thinking that I just schedule all the videos for, 4 years from now, and then age and die and watch as they come out.
That would probably be better than that. Was that a little bit too controversial? What I said was a little bit too controversial?
I think it was way too controversial. I think you gotta pipe down, man.
Oh man,
I think you gotta stop, and yeah, you should stop.
I'm gonna get canceled.
I wouldn't go that far.
Darn. I had 2 subscribers anyway, who cares? Anyways. So what's your favorite moment voicing Liam?
Well, it's not out yet, but
Dang.
There is but that's from season 2. From season 1, it was probably episode 6. That was the one with the
I almost said a
yeah, from the funny help me get the cast off episode, and then I screamed. I don't know. I had a lot of fun sort of with that short little bit, and I think it turned out really nice. I don't know.
Episode 6 is my favorite episode. Just in general.
There's not much that I can say about my stuff outside of that, because again, the stuff that I'm really, really proud of is not out yet. But when it is out, I'm sure you're gonna like it. That's a that person promise. Put that on the cork board.
Is it gonna be the final? Is it gonna be the finale?
But you'll have to see. I can't say anything. What do you want from me?
I only just want to know what episode it is.
Well, I can't tell you. That's a secret.
All right. Well, after that episode comes out, I want you to DM me and tell me that was your favorite part recording it. Or...
You know what? I will do that. Just because I'm nice. I'm very nice.
Yeah, that person is nice.
You heard it here, folks.
So, are you comfortable with talking about ships, or because I have a question about that. If you're cool with that.
I mean, I can try. It just depends on what the question is.
How do you feel about shipping? How do you feel about that?
I mean, I'm not someone who cares too much about shipping, because shipping is just kind of an inevitability that happens with literally every single piece of media ever that has 2 characters. And I'm not going to dissuade anyone from shipping stuff. I know them all. I know the soda packs. I know the scent packs. I know the airline folders or whatever you want to do. But I don't know. It's not something that I care about too much. It is a little weird though when people get really excessive with it, because it's like at the end of the day, a lot of the voice actors we're all like friends and stuff, so it's not like awesome all the time, but like, I think it's cool and dandy, and it is fun to joke about it with John, because sometimes we'll be in a VC and we'll be like, oh my god, backpack, oh my god, soda bottle, and it's funny like that.
I'm not gay, backpack. Have you seen those memes going around?
Have I not seen those memes? I've seen them all, and some of them are funny. I won't tell you which ones. Just get funnier.
My favorite one was the episode 10 deleted scene 1, because it was just so ironic. It was just amazing. Like
that one has like, I remember I watched that and it was like, oh, this reminds me of I'm trying to remember his name. The Brombo, like the voice where he does like the I'm not gay soda bottle. I mean Liam.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought that one was funny.
Yeah, it is pretty funny. It's me, HFJ1.
It's me, HFJ1.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Oh my god, I am such a failure. Anyways, here we go. So, how long have you been...
Game.
Huh?
Oh, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I had to stop the world from blowing up. I had to push a big red button.
Sorry,
anyway, sorry about that.
Was I too loud?
No, it's all right.
I'm a louder guy.
Well, I'm pretty loud. I can probably get louder than you. You think this is a competition?
Oh yeah, I think this is competition.
Hey,
Nobody's home. Nobody's home.
I can get louder than you. Anyways.
All right. This is awesome. How long have you been voice acting or acting in general?
Well, in terms of voice acting, I guess since God, I can't even remember like what I first like started with voice acting, because I mean, technically speaking, I started voice acting when I made Battle for Champions Resort, like the third episode, where I decided to, being a genius, say every single line in one take, and you can clearly tell that I have no idea what I'm saying. It's just, technically, I want to call that a start.
I'm a voice actor for a show that's called Battle for Galaxy Paradise, and I just do voice acting in general.
I want to say
in
that
one
like,
take.
In one take.
In one take. One singular. So like, I'm a stuttering guy. I stutter. Normally, like you probably hear I stuttered.
Yeah, I gathered that.
Yeah, a lot. And that's not because of nervousness. I just like stumble over my words a lot. I don't really know what to tell you, but like I would be stumbling over like 3 lines. It would never get finished. Like I am so overly critical of how I do things, and that's just crazy.
Now, hang on a second. Am I doing the interview or are you doing the interview? Because this feels a little flip-floppy right now.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just wanted to have...
No, it's okay. I get it. I mean, you literally did the same thing as me when I was like 12 or 11. I don't remember the specifics. But anyways, I'm trying to remember, like, off the top of my head, like, what my first, like, actual voice acting like thing in the community was, and like the earliest one that I can think of off the top of my head right now is Notebook from Unusual Battle. That was, if you remember that, that was a show, and that was the first like voice that I can remember doing, and that was fun for a time when that existed. I do know that there is a new project in the works that is gonna be cool. I'm in it still. I'm still Notebook. But I bet you can't wait for that one. But going back in terms of acting, I used to be like, I used to do like workshops and stuff at the local community college where we would learn like theater and drama stuff. And I did a couple plays and stuff there. I remember we did like the Seussical, Alice in Wonderland Jr., and that was super fun. And I think that sort of tied in to my like appreciation and hobby of doing voice acting. I don't do it anymore because it's definitely a very time-consuming thing that you have to commit to. Like acting is extremely hard and like very tiring, very much like you have to like put that commitment of like, I'm going to be doing this for like 4 or 5 months, and we're going to put on a show for like 3 days, and that's going to be my life for that point. And yeah, I don't do that anymore, but I definitely feel like if I was given the opportunity to do it again, maybe I'd be like, you know what, why not? But that sort of thing lives on in voice acting, and that is what I have been doing, and I like doing, and it's very fun.
Nice. So, yeah. How long have... Wait, no, I just asked that question. I'm sorry.
No. Cut the video. That's it. This has gone haywire.
I'm just trying my best.
It's okay. You got this, okay? You got this.
I'm just trying my best.
You're doing great. You're doing great. Just come on. Just give me the question.
All right. How did you meet Cheesy, and how long have you worked on one?
Oh God. I think the way that I met Cheesy is that he just got invited to like my circle of friends. Like one day, I don't remember like specifically what it was, but I think it was Megazim. He was like, "Hey, I brought this cool guy. His name's Cheesy. I thought he was cool, and now he's here." And like in that sense, that's how we became friends. And then one day he had approached me and was like, "Hey, person, I'm making a show called One, and I need like voice actors and stuff. Do you want to be a voice actor for my show?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do." And that has been it. I've been there since episode 1, so you could say I've been working with Cheesy since the start of episode 1's production. When it comes to writing, though, that happened, I think, halfway through season 1. Originally, there was another writer, and that was Fish. But Fish kind of disappeared, or like stopped working on one. I don't want to say disappeared. He stopped working on one as a writer, and so Cheesy wanted to try and find someone to fill that slot to help with like, dialogue and stuff like that. And so I think he might have, I don't remember if it was he approached me or I approached him about it. And then, I started doing like proofreading and discussing plot stuff with him. And then, that's how it kind of went for the latter half of season 1. And that's how it's been for season 2.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. My memory could be foggy because it has been a while and it's not something that I really think about too much. But that is just, take that with a pinch of salt. Yeah.
Were you one of the friends that made the assets? I'm just curious.
No, I was not.
Who was it?
I think it was Lauren. Lauren made the assets for Backpack and Soda Bottle that I know appear in episode 10. I don't know the specific. I think he's done more, but they're just not here yet, and I haven't seen them.
All right, yeah. So, for anybody who is doing voice acting that is watching this, do you have any voice acting tips for them?
That's a good question. Now, I know this isn't going to be the greatest answer, but personally, like, I say practice is a good basic thing to do. If you're really into voice acting and like you really want to like pursue it as like something more professional and something more than just like, oh, a silly thing that I do on the internet for my object show, then get like a good quality mic. I'm sure there are some good quality mics that you could find out there for like $50 to $100, depending on like how good of a mic that you want without blowing the bank. Personally, I use a Blue Yeti X, and that has served me really nicely for like a good year. And I think that like the audio is super nice and crisp and works really well for all my projects. And this isn't really something that I would say is like something that I would ask people to follow, but this is just something that I do. Usually whenever I'm like trying to like, maybe when I'm in the middle of projects, or maybe when I'm like coming up with an idea for like a script or like a specific inflection, I'll usually like during my day, I'll like sort of try to talk myself through it. Sort of like, you know, maybe if I'm like thinking about like, how do I want to say this? I'll try and like sort of like speak it out to myself, be like, yeah, this is how I'm supposed to do it. And like, I'll do that a couple times. And then by the time I get to recording, I'll have a good general idea of how I want to say the specific line, to where I'm not trying to feel it out as much as I would if I didn't do any preparation. That's just something that I do. It's probably not going to work for everyone, but that's how I do some practice for voice acting. Oh, and one last thing, make sure you have a water by you, depending on what you're voice acting, because it can get rough on your throat. I can tell you that right now.
Guys,
make sure you have like at least like a full water bottle or something, just to give your throat a bit of ease while you're like screaming and yelling about, I can't believe how I just got eliminated. Or if you're not doing a show, I can't believe how I just got stabbed. This is a violent thing that we're hypothetically talking about. It may not be violent in that case. I can't believe nothing just happened.
I don't know. This won't be shown in the actual thing because this is just going to be a still image. But hang on, let me turn on my camera. This is the mic. This is the mic I have. If it'll load, but it's like a really cheap microphone.
I cannot see it because Discord does not like to load camera stuff. Oh, wait. No.
It's the OBS logo. Hang on. Oh, wait, I know why. It's because it thinks, okay. I'll just have to delete this real quick. Remove, okay. Yes, I want to remove N. Oops, I did something wrong.
It's okay. I'm sure we can have like a picture up on the screen and be like, "This is my mic," and we can forget that this ever happened.
Yes. All right. Perfect. This is the mic I have. So I don't know if you can hear, but yeah. All right. There we go. That's what I'm gonna show. Hang on. Just talk again real quick.
Hello.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. I'm just making sure everything was still working because I messed up a bunch of settings on OBS. All right. Next question. That was a loud clap. Sorry, Mom. All right.
Sorry, Mom. Sorry.
What is your favorite fan art that you've seen of one?
Oh, that is a good question. If we're talking like actual like fan art stuff. There's a Twitter artist that I really like that did a lot of one humanizations back in season 1, and that was Cowboy Lamb. And I really like their art for like the characters. I think they're all really cool. In terms of the best art that I've ever seen, I'm looking at you, Dallas. You know who you are. I saw your I'm Not Gay soda bottle comic, and it made me laugh. Hi, Dallas. I'm sure you're listening to this right now.
Dallas. Okay.
But yeah, no, those I really like Cowboy Lamb's stuff, and I couldn't name like all of the artists that I like off the top of my head for one stuff, but there are some genuinely talented artists in the One fandom that I think are really cool, and I like their art. I'd like it on Twitter, and I usually do.
How do you feel about Backpack canonically liking black metal music?
That's a good question. Good for him. What is that? What is that from?
That's from the interview. If it's okay, I'll read it out to you. But basically, I read out this like headcanon thing this guy made that was like what every character's favorite band would be, and
right.
And he said, and it was like in cheese. He said, I don't know, and then he said, think of something stupid, and he really likes Black Death metal music.
That's really funny. And you know what? I'll double down on that. That's probably the greatest music that Liam would listen to. Honestly, I think that if you listen to that every day, that would probably make a lot of sense. Because, you know, Liam is sad all the time. And he loves black metal. This is Liam saying this right now. I love black metal. And put that in your animations or your funny little comics or whatever.
This is gonna get memed to death, and I am so excited for this.
I can't wait to get sent like black metal music in like my DMs and be like, you gotta listen to this, and it's like I don't listen to this. This is not my type of music. This is not my type of music, but it might be Liam's. I'll tell Liam.
It's Backpack. I just imagine like Backpack with like black hair, emo, just straight up like head banging to like I don't know, just something.
You're just like ow, and then just head banging.
Alright. Ugh, I can't. Okay. What do you plan to do after 1?
Give up? No, I'm just kidding. I mean, technically speaking, 1 is not my, like, project. So I don't think I'm, like, necessarily the right person to speak on what I would do after 1 because, like, I mean, I'm just gonna do what I'm already doing. I'm probably still gonna be working on OBC. I'm probably gonna be cooking up something in the future. But it's definitely gonna be like sad once 1 is all over because it's like that was such a big part of like such a big part for me because I'm personally super honored and super proud of the work that I've been able to do for 1. And like once it's all over, I was like, that's it, man. That is no more. And so it's gonna be a little sad. But you know, it'll also be cool because it'll finally all be out there. And yeah, I don't know.
There's gonna be a 1 sequel, and it's gonna be 2, and it's gonna
yeah, that's what everybody says, but little do they know that that's too obvious.
It's gonna be
what's really gonna happen is it's gonna be 1.1. Okay, we're gonna go through every single step of 1, and it's gonna be like a big thing. 70 million seasons. This is real and not at all stuff that I'm making up on the fly.
SpongeBob.
Exactly.
Like 1999. That's a crazy thought. So, did I already ask how you were casted into the role of 1? Yeah,
I think I already mentioned that.
Yeah,
I
you
think I
already
mentioned
mentioned
that in the how did I meet Cheesy and how did I start working for one? So, yeah, just for a recap, it just kind of happened because we were friends and he asked me and I was like, yeah.
All right. Anything that you've recorded that was not put in one that you can talk about without spoiling?
Something that no. I mean, if you want to count unused lines, but that's just usually like my flubs and stuff like that. There's not really much that I did that isn't going to that wasn't already in one. It isn't going to be in one. If there was, I mean, I wouldn't know about it.
Make a playlist of like all of your outtakes, and I know it's already too late, but I'm just saying this. They can make a playlist of all of your file of all your outtakes, and then just upload that. And it's like
oh god, that's a lot, but also like that's a lot from season 1 because season 2, most of my audio is stuff that we kind of just decide like, yeah, this is good. Cut out the rest, just to make audio streamline easier. There's probably a little bit from season 1 that technically is unused, but that's just because it's not in the script and it's just me messing up.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what's your favorite episode in terms of voice acting, and also what is your least favorite in terms of voice acting?
Okay, that's I think I've already described. Well, I think I've already described this. It's not out yet, but out of the ones that are out right now, I would say my favorite for voice acting has been episode 10 because it's a lot, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think I've said that a bunch of times. I'm a broken record. In terms of least favorite, it's hard to say because I don't look at the voice acting I've done for one and be like, oh, I hate that. Like at the very most, I can be like, yeah, that's good. So I guess maybe I'm just picking a random episode off the top of my head. Probably 3, because I think that was like the least that I really talked very like emotional. I don't know. It's not easy for me to say because I'm kind of just like picking a random one that is like I don't really remember too much about as like, you know, super like a 6 or a 10, but like, you know. It's hard for me to answer that. I don't know if I can give like a concrete answer for least favorite because I do like a lot of the voice work that I've done for one. So to say that I have a least favorite would be kind of like, I don't really have a least favorite.
Yeah. So what is your favorite and least favorite episode of one in general?
Least favorite is probably episode 2, and that's probably just because like out of all the episodes I love the second batch of characters. I think they're stupid and funny, but like it's probably the one where it doesn't have as big of an impact as the other episodes do in terms of like just impact, I guess I don't know. But with the favorite, I would say it would either be episode 5, which is the Charlotte one. That one I think is really, really nice. And I love the little after credits scene.
Yeah.
I think that's a really well put together scene. And episode 9, just for its like artistic intent with this is not a non well-known thing anymore, but the scatterbrain thing. I think that's really cool. And it works really well, and it was super fun. Or it was super funny seeing like people like be like, wait a minute, there's something strange about this episode, and then coming together and then figuring out that it's like to the tune of Scatterbrain from Radiohead. I think it's Radiohead. I might be wrong, and I'm sorry if I'm wrong.
I'm a Radiohead fan. I
Admittedly, I have not listened to a lot of Radiohead, and I should because I mean it is in one.
Yeah. Look at the video I sent you.
Oh my god. All right. I've seen this too many times. I don't want to look at it. This is just too much.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's just fine. It's like I'll never forgive you, but it's fine. Or whatever. Anyways.
Yeah. So I guess how much of I'm gonna try and tread carefully with the plot stuff because I do have a little bit of questions on the plot that I don't know if you can answer or not. But if you can't answer, just tell me, and we'll move on to the next one. So, why didn't Soda Bottle open the door? Like, could you go in depth about that?
That is not something that I can answer because I don't know like all the specific nuances for it. And also like I don't want to claim to like know the definitive like specific reasons because I think it's a lot. Part of it is open to interpretation, and I don't want to like by me saying like, oh, this is how I think it is in terms of like why it happens, and then somebody's gonna be like, dang it, I was wrong. It's like, no, you're not wrong. It's just like that's just my interpretation of it. So I feel like it'd be disingenuous of me to like go into detail about it and like trample on someone's like interpretation of that scene. So I don't think I can answer that.
What is your favorite character plot-wise?
My favorite character plot-wise? Well, I feel like that's a little biased because plot-wise, other than you know that one guy. I really like Moldy. I think Moldy is a cool character, like the story that she's got going on. I really like that. And like it's not the main focus of like one like main like overarching story, but it is cool. At least for me as a viewer, not like a creator, writer, whatever you want to call me, because I'm not any of that. I really like the stuff in there, and I think it's very cool. Yeah, I don't want to say the backpack because like everybody's going to say backpack, and like you know, I'm a little biased with that.
Yeah. I really hope Moldy doesn't die. Just going off on that, I really hope like she doesn't die. I mean,
I really hope Moldy doesn't die. I really hope that Moldy gets off the plane and she gets surgery and she lives a happy life. And I hope that everything is okay. And yeah.
Apart from this, like, okay, that seemed more like an insult to me. Okay, cool.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to be an insult. I just like I can't say anything, but like I could say anything, and you would like you couldn't tell if it was real or not. Oh, what happened? I'm sorry.
My cry closet. What do you think is happening?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It was just a prank. It was a joke, a fib.
I'm not coming out. You have to apologize right now, or I'm not coming out of here.
I already apologized. I'm sorry.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Ow!
Are you okay?
I hit my funny bone on the door. I hit my funny bone on the door.
And that was the punchline, folks. His funny bone on the door. Laugh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I apologize if that seemed a little rude. I didn't mean for that to be.
No. I over exaggerate a lot of things, but yeah. So, do you have any questions you have for me, or?
Yeah, I do actually. How's your day been?
My day's been alright. It's my sister's birthday today, so.
Oh, well, tell your sister that Liam, for one, says happy birthday. He didn't actually say that, but I made him say that.
Yeah, and also, my cousin who's watching this, who got me into one, I'm going to give a personalized message. Now, okay, now that Liam is
that person. Liam is not here, he's a character.
That person.
Get it right.
Now that that person is in a call, I'm gonna give a personal. I'm not gonna do that. That's too far. I don't know.
I mean,
I'd
if
pay
you
you.
want,
Gonna
I can say it as long as it's not like anything like I'm saying a crime.
No, I've committed multiple war crimes in Pakistan. Anyways.
Okay, whoa, man. All right. I mean, you know what? Sure.
No,
Can you type it out, and then I'll say it, and then it'll be cool, and then your cousin is gonna be like, wow, how do I pronounce your name? Trebactor. Thank you so much for this awesome message that you got. And then you're gonna be like, yeah, no problem.
I would literally not be talking to you if it wasn't for her. She was the one who introduced me to this. So yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, closing off, do you have anything funny you wanna say in the Liam voice, if you're comfortable with that at all? If you're comfortable at all.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
You know what?
Not pushing boundaries.
You know what? I can do it. Because it's literally my voice. There's no nuance to the Liam voice because it's literally just me. Okay. I don't do anything different. It's just like, that's my voice. All right, Here we go.
Just say something completely stupid off the top of your head, like chicken.
Hey guys, it's me. It's Liam. I'm here, and like, I just wanted to let you guys know that you need to subscribe to that person. Like, there's nothing more that I think that would help me right now. Specifically me, the Liam from the show 1, HFJ 1, to say that you would subscribe and you would tell me, Liam, I subscribed to that person. And then I would be so happy, maybe even happier than doing what I'm doing in the show. What is it? Stopping Airy. And if you don't sub, then I'm not reading that, man. I'm not reading that. That's not happening. That's not real. You're not gonna kidnap me. That's not gonna... Oh my God.